Hello my loves. So today I'm going to do a get ready with me as a talk through because I haven't like sat and chit chatted to you guys in a while. There are airplanes above and the construction is happening, so if there's a little bit of noise, you'll excuse us. I've also like changed the settings on my camera, so I'm hoping that like the brightness and everything works well. But let's just get into it. So I'm going to start by priming my eyes with my Tailor gray paint pot. I've been neglecting my paint pots a little bit, so I thought, hey, let's give them some love. Also, I feel like without intentionally doing it, so many of the times when I sit down to film and I have my veil combo on, I look like a Ninja Turtle. But I like the Ninja Turtle, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. Has anyone else been super overwhelmed by the amount of MAC collections launching recently? I feel like they've gone on hiatus. Like there hasn't been anything super exciting, or like one collection at a time that's been exciting. You know what I mean? Like those launch like just the Toledo collection or something. And then now it's just this whole huge amount of launch after launch after launch, and I can't keep up. I sit and I chat usually with Noelle or Hooker Lips here on YouTube. I will link her channel down below. But I don't know. The hype is getting, and the volume of it is just getting a little bit much for me. Okay, and then I'm gonna go into my Lorac Pro. I talk about this in my top 5 eyeshadow palettes. If that video has gone up, I will link it down below, and if not, then it's coming up. But it's just such a gorgeous palette, and I'm gonna take that color Sable on a blender brush. Yeah, a blending brush from Milani, which I have now started loving so much as a for my crease. It's just such a perfect little brush that gets right in there. So I'm just going to run that color in my crease. Okay, I'm then going to go in with this pewter shade right here and an eyeshadow brush from Milani. You guys are going to be like, what happened to your 217s? What is happening to the world? They're here. They're just dirty. So we're going to opt out for something else. But it's weird. You get used to using certain things, and then when you use something else, it just doesn't feel right in your hands. I mean, I say that as I just told you that the blender brush I just used has overtaken what I'm used to using. But it's just, I don't know. I think for like an all-over blending brush, the 217 just has an almost irreplaceable role in my life. So we'll see. I'm trying out, April sent me Hakahoda brush. Hey, if you're watching, I'll link her channel down below. So I want to try that one out and see how it does, but it looks enough like the 217 that I might be able to fool myself. Oh, and also if you see green eyeliner underneath my eye already, I'm going to clean that up in a second. It's because I ran out of eye makeup remover last night, and so I scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed my eyes, but there's still a little bit that remains. Okay, and then with my angled shadow brush from Real Techniques, this is a lifesaver. It like does all the work for you, and it makes it look like you've actually put in some effort. I'm going to take the color Espresso, that dark brown, and then sort of put it in the crease, the outer crease, the outer corner and into the crease. This color is actually pretty pigmented, so I ended up with a slightly more smoky eye than I was hoping for yesterday, but I'm going to try to use a little bit more gently today. Who else ends up with accidental smoky eyes like all the time? Anyone? Just added some Dior eyelash primer off camera. Not very exciting when I'm putting on mascara, but while that dries, I'm going to take this color in gold just on my finger and press that on to the inner part of my eye. It just adds such a beautiful little... Okay, and while that primer dries, I'm going to move on to the lower lash line. I'm taking this pencil and Vacancy from Urban Decay, and I'm going to line my lower lash line. One of you asked to do like a look with lime green, and so I think this is just a strategy I would recommend for lime green. Do like a smoky eye or even a neutral eye, and then add that pop of color underneath your lash line. I just chose this color because I like this color, but you could do the same thing with a lime green, with like a blue, a purple, wherever you want to add your pop of color if you don't want to go for an all over colorful look. I would just do it this way. And then I'm going to blend this out with a shadow just to make sure, just to give it an added layer of depth. And then to make that color pop, I'm going to rim my inner waterline with the same color too. And so then I added a layer of mascara while I was off camera. I'm going to take this older palette. There's no really awesome, bright, vibrant colors in the Lorac Pro, but I'm going to take this color from an older Lime Crime palette. And I'm going to take it on a crease brush from Burberry. And then I'm going to smoke out that lower lash line. Makeup Forever do really great pops of color like this. Who else? Like MAC has similar colors. I just don't find them to be quite as vibrant. You could even take any of the new like Makeup Geek foiled shadows if you wanted. And use that as well. And then just blend. Not doing a very good job helping you see that, am I? Blend it in. So I'm going to just go add some mascara to the bottom lashes, a second coat to the top lashes, and I'll be back to show you. So this is the finished look. I like it. I love this palette, how easy everything is to blend together, and I feel like it's a nice way to wear a pop of color. If you're not used to wearing pops of color, you could sort of tone this down. So you could not use the glitter on the inside, use like a lighter brown on the outside, and then just use like a really neutral eye on top and a pop of color on the bottom. But I really like this kind of look, and it feels like you put an effort in, but it's nice and quick and easy. So yeah, I'm going to zoom you guys out and do some points of positivity. So my first point of positivity is that the day I'm filming this is on Friday. I've got a busy day ahead of me, but I'm so looking forward to the end of the day and the end of a busy week and a nice relaxing weekend. So it's definitely the first thing that, like, in anticipation of, is making me smile. The second thing that's making me really happy is a good chat with a sweet friend yesterday. You gotta love technology and its ability to, like, you can chat sort of online, WhatsApp or texting or messages or whatever. Even if you're not in the same time zone, you can still have a really decent conversation. So that happened last night, and it's making me really happy. And then my third point of positivity is my blanket back there. It has been cold at night, and so I've just been like loving the feeling at the end of the day of like wrapping myself up and going to sleep. So as always, please let me know what's making you guys smile down in that comment section below. I want to send you ever so much love. Thank you as always for being here, and I can never leave you without reminding you that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye guys.